Black Rat from 287 and welcome to the channel. So today we continue the list of the top 10 on the Sx20 and we're gonna start today with the ones that actually the players don't play a lot, the Archery one. So we're gonna have some change because obviously we got a new hero this season, the Henry, so we were expecting him to be very strong. So let's have a view about how he's actually doing. So now, of course, we start with the free-to-play, and here we go with the top 10. And I'm gonna do like the last video. I'm not gonna lose time on those legions who are completely out of meta. It's not useful. So top 10: Char Great, Poison Master, Belisarius, really completely out of meta. Forget this legion, really forget. Henry, Frederick, Witch Hunter. So this is the Burning Legion. Also completely out of the meta, is really weak. I don't like it. Forget that. Immortal Warden and Ethelfred. Actually, this legion, even when Ethelfred came out, it was never working very well, not beating anyone. Forget it also. You will see this list actually going to be very fast. Top 7 we have Witch Hunter, Sakura and Frederick. Also based on the Burning and Sakura, who boost the early damage of Fred. Also out of meta. Now I'm gonna actually be fast. So top 6, top 5, top 4 we have Henry, Nicholas Flamel, and in the back row we have Hellfire, Frederick, and Witch Hunter. All based on Burning, except the one with Hellfire, who's gonna be more tanky legion, but really is out of meta. Out of meta. So forget all those legions. We're gonna now start with the top 3, which is Immortal, Warden, and Henry. And let me tell you that it's also not really strong. So I'm not really a fan of this legion, to be honest. So it's not working well, forget it also. The one with Defender in the top 2, also forget it. It's really not good at all. Really bad, actually. Really bad legions. They are all bad, actually. The only one legion that it's really worth to play, it's the one in the top 1. It's the one. Okay, Servant is dying, it seems. She's sick. One of the Air Force of our team. Sakura, Warden, and Henry. So it's the top 1. This legion was one I was expecting when I saw Henry the first time when I did the video. I expected legion like this, with Sakura Warden to boost the damage of Henry, and I was kinda right, because this is the best legion as a free-to-play in the Archery, and it's actually good to play. Obviously, this legion gonna lose actually really bad against the infantry ones. Don't expect to beat Harold and Alexander, etc. You're not gonna be. But it's doing very good against the cavalry. It's really doing good against Avalanche and Sendiata legions, so it's gonna be interesting to play it to counter those cavalry legions. So, of course, if you have the skins, it's gonna be way better, especially the Warden skin. It's very strong, but if you don't have, it's still working. I recommend you to play it, of course, not as a main legion, but more as a last legion too. Like, you can take tiles with it. Because you're gonna have you can take tiles with one shot with Archery, and you can also use it when you see that there's an cavalry in the tile to send to try to beat. So now let's go for the paid list. And here we go, we are in the paid list of the Archery for Sx20. And we're gonna start with the top 10, which is Boudica, Sakura, and Jade Eagle skin. This legion is not interesting for us, the old state, but for younger states, this is going to be actually a good legion to play. If you are in the younger states, you get Boudica, it's going to be very interesting legion, but not for us, the older states. Top 9 we have, well, we're going to have Boudica everywhere, I guess, almost. So we have Boudica, Sakura, and Ramses. So this legion, we already had it. It was one of the top legions. Now you can see that she went really down. Also with the one in the top 8, Sakura, Ethelfred, Boudica, Ethelflaed, Sakura. Those two legions were the top before Henry came, and now it changed. So that means that Henry is doing actually good. Now let's go for the top 7. We have Boudica, Sakura, and this is the Frederick skin, because we got a Frederick skin. It seems it's working well, this skin, but still not good enough to be in the top legion. Not worth it to get it, but it's there, top 7. And now you can see that we're gonna start to see Henry a lot. So we have the top 6, which is Warden, Sakura, and Henry. So that was the legion that we had on the free list. So it's top 6. I have those 2 skins, and it's really working very well against cavalry especially. So it's a good legion. It's really, even if it's top 6, you're gonna be like, oh, top 6, not great. No, it's really a good legion. It's working very well, doing really a lot of damage. So I really like this legion. Then we have Boudica replacing Warden in the front row, of course, because the skin of Boudica is very strong. So yeah, it's stronger than Warden, so it's top 5. So good legion. Also, if you have Boudica skin, go for it. And top 4, we have Cleopatra, Ramses, so we have Team Egypt, and Henry. Why not? Cleopatra works with everything, almost everything, so she's going to be doing a great job in a lot of legions. So, of course, Ramses paired very well with Henry because of the boost in the basic attacks, so it's going to boost him a lot. So all the heroes who boost basic attacks are going to work very well with Henry. So, top 4. Okay, top 3. So now it's curious. We have Henry in the front row with Boudica, and we have Ramses. So Ramses, of course, going to boost. Henry, same. I don't know why they put Henry in the front row. I guess it's doing better. I don't know why. I find it weird, because I would put Henry in the middle row, actually. Ramses in the back, and Boudica in the front. I don't know why they do this. It's probably doing more damage, I believe. I don't know. To be honest, I don't understand why they put it here, but that's very curious. I obviously couldn't test this because I don't have Ramses and I don't have the skins also, so I can tell you more. I don't understand why they put it here. That's curious. Top 2 we have. So top 2, it's exactly the same legion that we had top 6, but instead of Sakura, we have Ramses, of course, which is better, and even with the skin, which is very strong. So if you have Ramses skin, really go for it. And then we have Henry, Sakura, Ramses. So again, Sakura gonna boost the damage a lot in the early rounds. Also, Ramses will do the same. They both gonna boost a lot the damage on the early. So this is a legion actually to be a glass cannon. Like, she's not gonna survive long in the battle, so she needs to kill fast the opponent in the first rows, or you're gonna die. So I'm not a big fan to put Henry in the front row, because yeah, it's gonna, if you fall in a legion who's gonna be a little bit resistant, you're gonna really die. Because after the 3 rounds, your damage gonna be lower, and you don't have defense, no sustain, so it's very hard to survive. So I'm not a big fan of Henry in the front row like this. I really do prefer the legion with Warden, Ramses, Henry, or the one, this one, or Boudica, Sakura, Henry. But well, okay. So we finished with the archery top 10 list, and for the next we're gonna enter on the infantry list. So I see you for the next. Peace out.